I thought the whole Rotten Tomato situation couldn't get any any more strange, but did they just delete another 50,000 votes in addition to the 54,000 they deleted about a day ago or 2 days ago? Right now, the Captain Marvel page on Rotten Tomatoes says there are 54,000 votes, but is that really true? If we look at the Infinity War page, it's got around about 53,000 votes on the audience score, and it's got over 400 pages of actual audience reviews. But if we look at the Captain Marvel audience reviews, they've only got 43 pages. So why is there only 43 pages of reviews for about the same number of votes? Now, this may be that there were just lots of people voting without putting in a review, that's possible, but it seems strange to be 10%. So, if we actually look through the 43 pages and collect what they actually voted for, we get this. The half-star reviews in total were 94. We get 56 one-star reviews, 34 1.5-star reviews, 59 2-star reviews, 24 2.5-star reviews, 21 3-star reviews, 15 3.5-star reviews, 45 4-star reviews, 26 4.5-star reviews, and 159 5-star reviews. And yes, that is an awful lot of 5-star reviews for this film. Now, the way that Rotten Tomatoes calculates its audience score is it looks at the percentage of people that gave it 3.5 stars or more. So I've broken them into two groups here. We've got 288 votes for less than 3.5 stars and 245 votes for more than 3.5 stars, or 3.5 stars or more, including the 3.5. Then that gets us a audience score of 46%, which is not the current score, so you wouldn't really expect that this small amount of reviews would be equal to what the 50,000 reviews are. But what if we look at the want to see numbers? Before they banned people being able to say that they do not want to see the film, there were 51 do not want to sees recorded on their audience review page. And there are 202 want to sees, because obviously the want to sees can still continue up till now, and there are still people putting in want to sees according to the audience review page. So what happens if we add the 51 to the 288 to get a total of the people that don't want to see the film or gave it a negative review? And what happens if we add the 202 people that want to see the film to the 245 that gave it a positive review? Well, we get 339 negative and 464 positive, which would give us a audience score of 58%. Now, what is the actual current audience score according to the Rotten Tomatoes page? You guessed it, it's 58%. Is Rotten Tomatoes using the actual reviews that have been written after purging all of the other ones to actually calculate their audience score? What are the odds that all of the positive and negative things that are actually typed inside their audience review page equals the exact same percentage they're showing for all of the votes? I would think it would be very difficult to believe that the percents would line up. Has Rotten Tomatoes deleted everything except for the 800 or so votes you can actually see on the audience page? Are there only 800 votes right now? And is that what's constituting this 58%? I'd love to add a review to see if it adds one to this total, but it still won't let me add a review, and I know a lot of other people say they can't add a review. The actual audience review page with the actual written reviews they put in, the latest one is from the 10th of March. So there are no reviews after the 10th of March yet. Maybe they're adding them in batches. Maybe that's why we'll see the percent move up a bit. But is this what they're actually doing? Have they actually just deleted every single review and they're only counting written reviews? Or is this just a wild coincidence that 58% of the actual written reviews, including the written want to sees and the written do not want to sees, equals 58%? And the current audience score is also 58%. What are the odds of that happening? I suspect that that's exactly what's going on right now. That they are using the 800 or so written reviews, the ones that I guess they've read manually and they think are acceptable, and that's it. That is what they're using. I don't know who is able to put in more reviews in, or who can actually put a vote in right now. But are they just ignoring all of the votes that haven't got anything written with them, and they're then deleting some of these other ones to make sure that they don't have any negative comments? I mean, I don't know, but 58% seems pretty suspicious. The main way to really tell is when this 58% moves. Okay, if we get a move to 59% or 57%, and we get a couple extra reviews in there, and it also equals about 57 or 59%, yeah, I think that kind of proves that they're not dealing with 50,000 votes, but they're dealing with about 800 votes. But until the 58% moves, and we get a couple more reviews actually allowed, we won't know for sure, but I would certainly put money on it. But we'll see what happens in the future. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.